Have you often wondered, when you're thinking of retirement or maybe early in retirement, should I downsize? Maybe you have some friends or neighbors that maybe have sold their home and bought a smaller home, various reasons, but they've downsized. So when you think of fixing it or ignoring it, the challenge here is, should I downsize or should I not? And I wouldn't really say either is fixing it or ignoring it. It just depends on maybe what your situation is. So one would ask themselves first, why would I downsize? Well, one could be expenses. Maybe the current home that you're in, maybe you raised a family in it, you find that you got empty bedrooms and it's extra space that you're paying for utilities and such like that. So you have unnecessary expenses going out. Maybe the home is aging a little bit and it's starting to need more work than what you really are comfortable doing yourself or that you want to put the money into. Does it currently fit your needs? You know, for you, again, from a space perspective, from a location perspective, and even then also even from like an accessibility piece. You know, are you able to still navigate the home with, okay, is it multiple levels? You know, stuff like that. Those are all different things that kind of come into that. Should we downsize or resize in some cases the current home situation that you're living in? Also, is it where you want to live? You know, oftentimes where maybe you've raised your family and such, you know, maybe the kids have moved away, you got grandkids somewhere else and this and that, and friends have moved away or whatever it may be, and you find that yourself, that's, wow, is this where I want to live anymore? Sometimes people move for employment reasons or stuff at times, and they want to go back somewhere else. Also, is how's the health care in that situation? Do you have the health care accessible and nearby where it can meet your health care needs or potential health care needs in the future? So all various reasons to kind of start looking at how that may look. So what would downsizing look like? Or even resizing, as some call it, where you're moving from one place to another for various reasons. Well, keep in mind, don't overestimate what your house is worth. Get an appraisal done. Get a couple realtors to get that value there so you have a good idea of what you can walk away with that house. Two, don't underestimate where a new place is going to cost you. Do some shopping there. Talk to realtors. See what that looks like. If you're considering building, get some bids and quotes to see where that's going to come in. Prices are fairly high for some of these materials and stuff like that. So oftentimes people are surprised when they learn how much building can be. Again, not saying it's bad, just make sure it's within your budget. Consider the other costs associated with this. Closing costs to sell your home. You know, either realtor commissions and various other closing tasks that come into play. If you have a mortgage payoff, what you're going to net and walk away after that as a kid. Closing costs to buy the new house. If you've been in your house for quite some time, you have to consider the tax, the property tax case. You've probably been capped at certain increases in rates and stuff like that in your current location. Remember, when you sell and you buy that new place, you might have a higher taxable value. So property taxes could look different, and also maybe the millages and stuff are different in those new locations. So again, considering that sort of stuff. What work would need to be done at the new place? Would it be move-in ready, or is there things that have to be done or installed to meet your needs and what you want to have? General moving expenses. Are you moving a significant distance, and is it stuff you can do yourself, or are you going to have to hire that done? So a lot of different pieces to kind of think through that, and it's a big moving piece. So it's not just, do I want a different place or not? Making sure all these pieces fit into that from that perspective. And again, when you're thinking the whole idea of, should I fix this or I ignore it, it is a big piece. Your home is typically a large asset in comparison to your overall picture. You know, we've talked about net worth and all that sort of stuff. So remember, it's probably a piece of that. It's a piece of your overall plan. We all need a place to live. And so what does that look like? And you spend a lot of time there. So you want it to be comfortable for you. So if you're thinking of resizing, downsizing, or moving, and you're heading into retirement or already in retirement and want some help with that, let us know. That's part of retirement planning and pieces that we like to walk through and help people with. So hopefully that was helpful for you when you think of fixing or ignoring it, a potential move in your retirement future.